Good morning, players. We have breaking news coming out of the Frumpy Dump hush money case. Judge Marchand has held Frumpy Dump in contempt, and he warned him the next time he does something, he's going to end up in the clink. Y'all go ahead and grab your tea and have a seat. Let's get into it. So, as we know, honey, early in Frumpy Dump's hush money trial, the prosecution filed a motion for Frumpy Dump to be held in contempt for violations to the gag order. They decreed and declared that Frumpy Dump violated that gag order on Devil is a Lie Social, honey, with a post that he was making. Now, of course, Frumpy Dump's Crackerjack Box legal team argued that there was no violation to the gag order, that these posts were simply reposts. So everybody was on the edge of their seat. The judge heard arguments last week, and everybody was wondering when Judge Marchand was going to rule on this, and also if he was going to hold Frumpy Dump in contempt. Well, early this morning, Judge Marchand came through in the clutch and held Frumpy Dump in contempt and fined him $9,000 for 9 posts that he made on Devil is a Lie Social. Now, in that ruling, he decreed and declared that if Frumpy Dump violates the gag order again, he could be heading to the clink. Judge Marchand wrote in his order that he found that the reposts are, in this case, endorsements. He said, and I quote, "There can be no doubt whatsoever that the defendant's intent and purpose when reposting is to communicate to his audience that he endorses and adopts the post statement as his own." Now, Judge Marchand did acknowledge in his order that the gag order does allow Frumpy Dump to respond to political attacks, but said criticisms of key witnesses were not allowed. He said, and I quote, "To allow such attacks upon protected witnesses with blanket assertions that they are all responses to political attacks would be an exception that swallowed the rule. The expanded order does not allow such an exception." So the judge found that 9 of the posts submitted by the prosecution were in violation of the gag order, and he fined Frumpy Dump $9,000. And he ordered Frumpy Dump to pay the $9,000 fine by May 3rd. He also ordered the defendant, Frumpy, to the motherfucking dump to remove those offending posts on his Devil is a Lie Social account by April 30th, and also that one post that was made by the campaign. Then went on to warn Frumpy Dump that the court will not tolerate continued willful violations of lawful orders, and if it is appropriate under these circumstances, he will impose some jail time. I declare, honey, what a disgrace. Now, I know what y'all gonna say. $9,000 ain't no money for Frumpy Dump, but I want y'all to listen to the underlying. Frumpy Dump cannot violate that gag order again, honey. If he does, he could end up in the clink, and I'm wondering what is that going to look like. Now, today in court, we have Michael Cohen's banker that is continuing their testimony regarding the concealment of the $130,000 that was paid to Stormy Daniels. Frumpy Dump has one of his relatives in the courtroom. His son, Eric Frump, is in the courtroom to support him today. So it's going to be very interesting. Frumpy Dump is getting very worn down and listless with these all-day court hearings. He can't stand it. He hate being up in there. But hey, it is what it is. You should have complied. All right, players, put your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think. This is Double D Mother for the Black Accurate News. Oh, yes, I forgot to include one thing. Contrary to what's going around on Faux News and other social media platforms, Judge Marchand did rule today that Frumpy Dump could attend Barron's graduation. All right, players, put them thoughts. This is Double D Mo for the Black Accurate News.